Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here. Super excited because today we're going to get a little dirty, cut some wood, and make some sorting tables. Let's check it out. All right, guys, super excited about this project now. As you guys know, I am working on sorting my parts, and so with all the wood, I gathered up a few pieces. I did already start cutting. I forgot to film that part, but essentially what I'm doing is some sorting tables. So what I'm doing is these are 36 inches long for a total of 3 feet. And then I'm going to be cutting these down to smaller, and essentially what it's going to do is these are going to be the sideboards to them, and then the longer pieces, which are thicker, are going to be the end caps. Now what I'm going to do for the bottom is I did have to go to the store and pick up these, but these are very thin. My mom used to use these boards for fabric and all of that. They're very thin, but they are very sturdy. Tack some nails into them and they'll be all set. I thought about using this board here. It's just a little thicker than I wanted. I do want to cut down the weight because these are essentially going to act as play brick tables for my new lug. So that's kind of what the plan is. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's get her done. All right, guys, so now that we have these kind of cut, so these are all cut to 36 inches, and then these are all cut to 20 inches. So to give you kind of a mental picture, this is how it's going to kind of line up. So it will basically be just like that, like essentially a wooden frame. I've placed that there just to kind of hold things in place, but essentially that is going to line up just like this, and it's going to be a box. All right, guys, so here is the final product. A lot of this I didn't show. It was a lot of trials and tribulations. I was originally using these for the inside. Those didn't work out. They just weren't coming together. The other thing is that on one of the sides, I wanted it to open up so that it would be easy to like scoop out a lot of parts. I was going to use these to do that, and they just started pivoting, and they weren't really working out well. So I went ahead and just kind of used screws on both sides. Unfortunately, in some parts they, split or whatever, but I can put some wood glue on that, and I can paint over it to kind of seal it up a little bit. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of stuff with that, so that worked out. But this is like the first rendition of this. I do have basically my goal is to make 3 more. And so you can kind of see over there, I did the board for the bottom, and it seems a little flimsy, but so I went ahead and added essentially support. So the flimsiness is in here, and I might actually staple that down so that it's secured. These I stapled here, but on the inside I stapled here, but it looks like I might need to staple in the middle. So essentially so this is one of hopefully 4. The 2 of them are going to fit kind of inside these, so they are going to be a little smaller, but not much. Mainly smaller as in the length of this, the boards to make it full and tight. But ultimately, we still got a lot of things to do, so definitely going to do that. We're going to finish this up. I'm going to staple down the middle just to be on the safe side, and then we're going to work on the others. So nothing to it but to do it. Let's get it done. All right, guys, so 2 down. I started counting up my wood though, and it looks like I'm like 1 board short. So I will have to see if I have enough wood for a 4th one. But 2 down. I mean, making good progress. Had a couple snafus with the second one. For some reason, these staples aren't going down the way I like. So I'll have to kind of smack those down with a hammer a little bit. But super excited about the progress. This one fits in that one, so I will have to mark, you know, essentially which ones are which. That way I know, you know, how to place them in. I will probably put just a 1 on here and then a 2 on here, and then I will make the 3rd one to kind of go on top of these. So again, nothing to it but to do it. Super excited about the progress. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Now, what the cool part about it is, because I've essentially added this lip, and I'll bring it over here. So because I've added this lip right here, if I wanted to have this as a sifting table, basically, or a sorting table, I could, from here, drill holes in whatever sizes that I wanted all around here. And these are a little bit big, to be honest. I mean, you could easily just cut it down to half this size, and I will probably make those at some point because I need to sift through my parts. But you could easily just drill this out, because this board right here it's smooth on one side and rough on the other. So I'm using the rough as the bottom part. But essentially, like I said, you can just screw in or drill holes of whatever size that you want. And then that way, once you put this piece, you make it a little smaller, okay? And you could literally shift it, almost like they did back in the, you know, the gold rush days. You could easily like shift it back and forth, shift it from side to side. You would just have to allot for that space. So I would probably cut it down, you know, a little bit, but you could easily just shift that around, again, drilling holes. And because there's a lip right here of space, that will allow for the parts to sink down. Now, if you were to do that, I would be mindful of, you know, the supports if you're adding supports on the bottom, but you could definitely do that and make it really awesome. All right, guys, so the plan for the 3rd one is going to be the bigger size, and that way, when I put them in my crates, it will line up perfectly and be right here in tune, and they'll actually sink into each other. So I'm excited about that process because it'll condense things down and make it a lot easier to transport. And the reason why it's important for me to transport these is because temporarily I'm going to be using these as my lug play brick trays. So essentially, when we do events, we will fill these with Lego parts, and kids can come up, play, and play with the builds and stuff like that, disassemble, and then put the parts back. And it makes it kind of nice, neat, and very clean and professional looking. So really excited about doing these. All right, guys, so I went ahead and burned through the 3rd one, just so, because it was, I felt like it was the same thing over and over again. So I just went ahead and burned through the 3rd one. They are all done. I unfortunately don't have enough wood for a 4th one, but I actually think this will work really nicely. And we don't need a 4th one. So cool part about this is they slide within each other, and then this just pops right on top. Just snug as a bug. As a rug. Cool. Now it's easy to transport if I want to transport it just like this, or if I want to stick it in my crates. I'll show you how I do that right now. So this is how it fits in my crates. If I want to go ahead and slide them in, it'll easily go on. The way I measured it, it lines up to where I can put the door on for the crate. And then essentially above, beside or within, I can add tablecloths, Lego brick, for play brick, all of that kind of fun stuff. So, hope you guys like this kind of thing. As you can see, it's pretty simple and easy. Even I could do it. I don't know what to tell you. So, if you like this kind of stuff, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts. If I could have done things better, should I have done things different? Did I do good? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm going to subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.